Remember last week when I mentioned how after the election's done, we're going to get back to seeing a lot of puppy dogs missing on Facebook. And I'll be doggone, it happened. I don't know why, but these puppy dogs either didn't run away during the election or their owners just didn't know they were missing for a couple weeks because they were too worried about the election. But now we're seeing a lot of dogs missing on Facebook again. So maybe Rutchy the Revelator, maybe I should be known as Rutchy the Predictor. I did a pretty good job of predicting lost dogs. Now, to the word we. It happened again at work this morning. And why I bring this up is there's times where you want to use the word we, and then there's probably times where it really sounds a little weird. And that's what I want to talk to you about real quick here. The word we, if I say, if me and you get in the vehicle and we travel and we go down to, say, Green Dragon, it would be quite all right for me to say, me and you went to Green Dragon. We both did it. We did it together, me and the missus. If we go out to a restaurant or a bar and get some food and have a couple drinks, I come home and I tell somebody we went out to eat. Again, a perfectly good use of the word we, because we did it. I did it, she did it. We did it together. Now, where I get a little bit of a chuckle, and this is my own thing, and don't take this personally if you're one of these we people, but I get a kick out of it, and I hear it at work all the time, and I hear it at bars when I go out there on occasions, that people, primarily with sports teams, they'll be referring to, say, the Pittsburgh Steelers or the Philadelphia Eagles or whoever, and when they say stuff, they refer to it as, we won last night. Well, what's we? Unless you're getting a paycheck from that team, or maybe I'll even give you credit if you're parking cars at the stadium. But if you're sitting your butt on your couch watching the game while the other part of that we is on the field getting all beat up, that's really not we. That's them. That's they and me. We does not come into it. We are not part of that team. And so, even if you played at a college, I could see all your life saying you played there at some point. If you never played for the Steelers, you never coached for the Steelers, that in my mind is not we. We didn't do nothing. They did. You just watched it happen. So anyway, just a little touch on the word we. It'd be like me saying back in the day when Usain Bolt fella, when he set the world record on the 100-meter dash. I always liked Usain. He was very good at what he did, and on top of that, he always looked like he had a lot of fun doing it. I liked him. But when he broke the record for that 100-meter run, I didn't run into work the next day and say, did you see? We set a new record on the 100-meter run. Or if I go to a concert, I don't go to many, but I was one time, a long time ago, I went to see Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. When I got home, I didn't go into work the next day and say, oh, we really rocked that last night. Me and the band, we just kicked ass. No, that's not we. I watched him do it. So, it's a big difference. You just don't say we when you're not really part of what's happening. Just a hint. I mean, again, it's all in fun. I just get a chuckle out of that. So anyway, maybe what I could do is, instead of known as the Rutchy Revelator, I could just go to a one name, Rutchy, like Madonna, Prince, maybe even like Sonny and Cher. But I don't know that I'm ready for that yet. I probably ought to keep two names. Maybe I use a rap name like Rutchy Dog, like that Snoop Dogg guy. And I'd even have a mascot living right here with me. I got the Rutchiest dog in the neighborhood. That little bugger does not sit still for 2 seconds. If the television is on, he sees things and he barks at it. It is not enjoyable to watch TV with that Rutchy dog. All right, that's it for this week. I'll be back next week with a little bit more happenings in the local area, and maybe I'll think of another word to go over with you people. See you later.